Welcome back to the Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking about you and your business. Got Seth Landy on, and he's of course, with KineticGrowth.com. Love this firm, love the creative things they're involved in, and certainly love their content and the information they bring us every single time they're on the Price of Business. Seth, as always, welcome to the program. Kind of give us an overview of what your firm is all about.
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for having me. Kinetic Growth is a San Francisco-based software company that provides a unique combination of best-in-class renewal management and e-commerce solutions for the Salesforce platform. And
awesome. Go ahead.
Thanks. These solutions enable organizations to track and manage subscriptions and empower their customers to self-serve.
Very good. I want to encourage people to check out KineticGrowth.com, KineticGrowth.com. Introduce us to your guest today.
Absolutely. So Robson Grieve is the Executive Vice President of Worldwide Marketing for Concur Technologies, and Concur provides a suite of software as a service expense management solutions. I'm very excited to have him on the show today.
Robson, I'm glad to have you on. I'm looking forward to it. Can I give us an overview of what your firm is all about?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. Thanks for having me on. Concur is as Seth said, the world's biggest travel and expense management cloud platform. And what we really make is software that helps companies focus on what matters to them, so they don't have to deal with details like expense reporting or corporate travel management, bookings. They can actually put all that into the cloud, and we can run it in a really effective, efficient way and turn it all into a source of data. I think so many companies find out about their expenses, whether it's bills from vendors or expenses that people charge up on business trips after they happen. And so it makes it really hard to plan for them and manage them. And our platform allows people to get out in front of that and really be proactive in dealing with how they spend.
Excellent. Seth, your question?
Yeah. So Robson, tell us a little bit more about what. So I know that Concur offers a software as a service solution. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you feel that serves as a competitive advantage?
Yeah, I mean, I think that a cloud-based solution is a massive competitive advantage for companies because it allows them to move faster, to spend less time and energy managing systems and more time and energy managing their business. And that's really, I think, ultimately why we're focused on delivering so much in the cloud. And I think the other really important thing it does that we're focused on is creating a platform environment so we can take the basic things that we do and build around them with innovations from partners. And I think that again is one of the beautiful ways that companies can benefit from the cloud.
Robson, let me ask you real quickly, how old is the company and how many people do you have in it?
So Concur is about 20 years old this year. It's a company that was started here in Seattle in 1994, and we have around 4,000 employees around the globe, and we serve 20,000 corporate customers in countries from the UK and Western Europe all the way around to Australia and Japan and Singapore and Asia.
Seth, your question?
So Robson, what is a good fit for Concur? I mean, what customers are a good match for you guys?
We serve customers of all sizes. We have had our roots in the enterprise world, but in the last several years have built very aggressively on our ability to serve small and medium-sized businesses, and that's really a fast-growing part of our business around the world. And I think what that has enabled us to do is to take a real mobile and end-user focus and bring it to all of our customers. And so, I would say that we're really able to serve a small business just as effectively as we are a Fortune 500 company.
And I was going to ask that exact question. Tell us about the range. What's a small company for you, and how big are your clients?
We've got clients that are 25 or 50 employees that have advertising agencies or consulting firms that are smaller, and then we've got the world's largest corporations. And so the range for us is really dramatic, and the things that we can do really scales up or down depending upon how complex your needs and your policy and controls you want to put into a program are. And so there's a tremendous amount of flexibility in it.
Excellent, Seth.
And
your question, Seth. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, Robson, tell us a little bit about what the features of the software and why it's more compelling than the other options that are out there.
Yeah, I think the number one thing that we're built around is expense management and expense reporting, and so we create a really easy way for employees to capture and plan their spending, and then for companies to have approvals and controls around that. And really, what we hear from customers is that this gives them a tremendous amount of visibility into what's happening in their business. And I think expenses tend to be most companies' second biggest variable cost, and so in many cases the least well understood. And so visibility is a huge benefit. And then from that visibility, there's a chance to get savings. And so that's ultimately where it starts. And then for customers who are heavy travelers and have big travel programs, we have an online booking tool and travel management apps like TripIt that will make it a lot easier for a traveler to be effective and be productive out on the road.
Well, so let me ask you, how was 2013 for you, and what does 2014 look like for your firm?
2013 was a year of tremendous growth for us, and we maintain a real focus on using that growth for customer benefit. And so our big focus as we grow is to leverage all of that into a big data benefits for our customers. And so the more that we learn, the more that we see in terms of transaction volumes, the more effective we're going to be in terms of delivering insights about what's happening in the market and how companies can better plan their spending, and then be proactive in terms of how we create end user experiences that make it more possible for companies to get the savings and get the benefits that they want. And so I would say it's a year of big data. And then the other big thing we're focused on is expanding our platform. So there are more solutions available within it. There are more ways for companies to look for savings. We've got some great things happening already in that regard through a partnership with a company called Visage Mobile, which helps businesses manage all of the spending they do on individual mobile bills or on corporate mobile bills for their employees' smartphones and cell phones.
All right, Seth Landy, he's a Price of Business contributor, and he's with KineticGrowth.com. That's KineticGrowth.com. Our guest, Robson Grieve, he's the Executive Vice President at Concur.com. That's CONCUR.com. Gentlemen, thanks to both of you today.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
You bet. When we come back, we're going to have much more for you. I want to remind you, of course, Seth's content here shows up over there at USDataReview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter.
End of the world as we know it, I feel fine.